how to grow your Forex account from smaller account to a bigger account, maybe from $1 to 100,000, from $10 to 1,000, from $1 to 1 million. Okay, so before we even start, please subscribe, punch the likes button, comment down below what you think about this video. All right, let's get into it. So there's a different way you can actually grow your account. There's the easiest way, there's the hardest way. It depends on what you choose, right? There's a way that you can just purchase a platform account and compound your accounts, compound your personal accounts, and grow your account as fast as you can, right? And the other way you can do it is you don't need to purchase a platform account, because not everybody have money to purchase a platform account, right? Not everybody have $600 to purchase a platform account. So some traders want to start from $10 and grow their accounts as fast as possible as you can, right? So maybe a huge amount so they can go full time or go full time and have the freedom they always wish for, right? But me, my own way, I started back in 2020. I was putting $1,000 into my account. At that time, I don't even know what's platform, all right? So at that time, I would just put in $1,000 every single month into my personal account. My goal was to make 10% a month and put $1,000 every single month. And I was thinking that maybe in 5, 6, 7, 8 years or 10 years, I will reach my goal, right? Then around 2021, I came across platform accounts, and now I use platform account to compound my personal account. So you can see maybe around there, you're gonna probably see a picture around there when I used to deposit money with Traders Way, but now I'm not with Traders Way. I'm with more safe broker, which is IG. And yeah, so let's get into it. Let's jump into the chat so I can show you guys how you can grow your account, maybe from $10 to 10,000 to a bigger account, right? So the first thing you got to do is find a currency pair, right? And you want to make sure you understand this currency pair. You want to find a currency pair that have volume, currency pair that can move 100 pips in an hour, in a 200 pips in a day, 300, 500 pips in a day, stuff like that. Maybe USD, gold, GBP, JPY move like 500 pips during London section. Gold is crazy. Gold sometimes just move when you don't expect it, right? But you got to choose a currency pair that you want to trade. So I think I make a video about this the last time, where I grow $40 into $130 in a day. I make over 200% in a day. This was just me trying out. I would just like, you know what, let me try this out in a day, let me see how much I can make in a day, and I end up making 200% in that day. But the biggest thing about growing your account is to manage your risk, manage your emotion, and manage how you trade. 99%, if you want to grow it, if you want to grow your account as quick as possible, right, 99% of the times you're going to probably end up blowing your account if you don't manage your risk and manage your emotion. If you look at all my trade right here, you can see basically I never lose more than $2. Everything is below $2. But my wins are probably $9, 10%, 13%. But my losses are around 1%, 2%. Just look right here. So you can see right here, my trades are like 1%, my wins are like 13%, 7%, 9%, and 1%. But my losses are like 1.5, 5%, 1.5, 13%. Then I make the 10% here, and my losses are 2%. And I made that 1% here, and I lost like 3% here, which was around almost $2. So the main thing about growing your account is managing risk. I did this because I flipped this $40 to $130 because I can manage my risk, right? There was times that actually I lost more than maybe 10-20% or even blow the account, but I manage my risk. When I'm in a trade, I don't feel like, oh, this trade is going my way, I close the trade, right? That's why you see most of the losses are 2%, right? So we're gonna jump into USD. I do feel like market is gonna probably keep going right now. No, maybe it can break, because you expect this level multiple times. So if you should have enter around here, put stop loss right here, and maybe ride it all the way down here. It is what it is. Or you can wait for a break, retest, back. But you know, your study sometimes it doesn't even wait for you to retest, it just drop. So we're gonna basically just cut around, maybe around there, just to show you guys how to grow your account. All right, so your study will give you 100 pips in 1 hour, just like that, quick, you know. So the way I trade your study is very simple, right? I don't like looking at the left. I only look at the left sometimes when I see something clear, but most of the time when you look at the left, you're not going to see something clear on your study. And most of the time I'm going to be entering on the 1 minute, the 30, the 5 minutes, right? Those are my entries. So mostly when I want to draw my zones, I pay attention to the 30 minutes or the 15 minutes. Maybe market is going to come all the way down here. Anyway, let me just talk. Let's get into this. So the first thing I see is we see a beautiful zone right here that markets respect, and jump into the 15 minutes real quick. Let's see. So markets right now is just consolidating in this box, so which means it's just, you know, coming down, going up, coming down, going up type stuff. So now we're going to jump into the 15 minutes. Jump down to the 15 minutes and look what we got. Got a beautiful zone right here. Oh, we do have a trend line going down right there too. Let's go to the 1 hour real quick. I'm not basically seeing anything. Let me just. So basically I use the 1 hour to draw zones that, you know, in the future that markets might come back to, you know, but I'm not interested in it. So I just put them right there just to see, just to make my prediction, you know, look good. You know, sometimes you need those supports and resistance on the 1 hour just to see clear view of what you're looking at, right? Even though sometimes markets will not drop to this level right away, but you don't know what to expect when you're trading your start. The market can just fly just like that and hit, you know, go 200 pip, 300 pip like crazy. So right now basically what we're seeing is we see that markets respect this level. You know, I feel like markets might respect it back here. I don't know how hard it's going to respect it, but I do feel like market is going to respect it again and probably keep going up here, you know. Then from there it might drop all the way down, or if market break this line, that means market lost its volume down here. That means market is going to keep going up, because if you break this line, if you break this trend line, it's going to keep going up. That means it lost its volume. That means that market don't want to go down, you know. So we're gonna see what market is doing. Let's jump into the 15 minutes. Oh, there's a lot of beautiful. If markets respect that line, then we might see an uptrend. So let's jump to the 1 minute. Let's wait for the 1 minute. Okay, let's see. We got this, and when you enter in the 1 minute, you just gotta look for something, right? Always look for something. So basically, okay, so market is expecting this level. As you can see, markets tried to come down and break this line. This is not actually a trend line yet, because markets only touch it one time, but I just sometimes got a predictive feature, you know, predict it and be like, oh, maybe market's gonna come touch this trend line, but it's not a trend line because only market touch it one time. But I feel like market might touch it again, and you know, and keep going up. So wait for something. I'm gonna take a sell. I want to take a buy when maybe market break the high, or I gotta see something. All right, so take a buy when market break that low. All right, so we're gonna take a buy right there, because I'm starting to see like a pattern right here. So if you can see it, and I know you guys know this pattern, so I'm gonna hold my trade till right there. I'm gonna put a reasonable stop loss. Not all the time your trade is gonna be 1 to 5, but if you can see a possibility of 1 to 2, take it. Don't try to put your stop loss. Oh, I'm gonna put my stop loss right here. Put your stop loss reasonable, right? 1 to 2. So most of the time, there's two ways you can actually grow your account real quick if you want. The other one is very risky, the other one is less risky. So if you want to add more position in, just know that you're going to be very risky growing your account. But if you enter one position, you don't care, just be like, you know what, I will enter one position, cool, I'm fine with it, make my money, I'm done, get out, you know. But for me, the way I was doing it, when I grow this $40 to $130 a day, I was adding position in, you know. But it's basically up to you on how desperate you want to grow your account. But if you're someone who would be like, you know what, I just want to be calm down, you know, and grow my account, stuff like that. Let's check this out real quick. Alright then, let's play it out. Let's see what we can actually do. So if you someone want to add more position in, just know this is very risky. You're gonna add position like this. I would say add position like that and put this trade to break even and hold this trade to here. Yeah, it's 1 to 1, but you know, you're gonna probably risk your profits, your profit that you're already in, and just put stop loss to break even and stuff like that. Let's just play the trade. Alright, so that's a win. Alright, so that's a win. So another thing is market is breaking this trend line. So guess what? You're gonna have to enter again if you want to win this trade. So now you're gonna hold your trade to all the way up here. So now you see, now you get the 1 to 8, because I feel like if market's gonna do this, market's probably gonna do something like this. Boom, boom, maybe boom, boom. Or markets can do something like this, because it's year started. It's year started, because the reason why I said it would just drop is because if you touch this line, trend line, and you respect it, that means it can drop. Why? Because this is not a trend line yet. This is not a trend line. I don't consider this as a trend line because you got to touch 3 times. But if it comes down here and it respect this level, right, then it might consider that it's gonna go up. But if it doesn't if it doesn't respect that level, well, this doesn't mean nothing to it. It's something like this, right, which I've seen multiple times. Market did 1, 2, 3, touch the 3rd time and just drop. So we're gonna take a trade right there, and we're gonna hold our trade. Wait a minute, let me see. Ooh, that didn't even take so long. But trades like this, you're probably not even gonna have a chance to enter more positioning. So the 5 minute look like it's rejecting that line, that trend line, but the 1 minute looks like it's breaking it. So let's jump back to the 1 minute. Alright, so um market is showing like a pattern right now. It's showing a double top, which I always love, double top. So if the market break, I might hold this trade. Okay, it looks like it's okay, it's not breaking. If you break this high, I might take a buy again. It's risky, but if you want to grow your account, it is what it is. You gotta pay the price, but gotta pay the price. So now you can hold your trade. I'm gonna hold my trade all the way down here, but just know that it's not always gonna be like this, right? It's not always gonna be like this. There's gonna be times that you're gonna take massive loss, you know, but it's not always gonna be like this. And just know that this is just a back testing. Don't be like, okay, fine, I'm gonna jump into the market and trade, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna put $100 and just trade it because I'm gonna flip it to 2,000. It's not just gonna happen like that. This is just a back testing. There's no real emotion involved. You never see me like I'm actually involved in it. I'm just trading it. So that most traders will not talk about that, or most YouTube traders will not tell you that. But just know that this is a back testing. I'm not emotionally involved in it. I'm just trading, you know. But in real life, I've already mastered my emotion. Now I trade just like my back test, you know, because I failed a lot. Now I learn from my failure, right? Sometimes I will back test, be like, damn, I got 90% win rate, damn, I got 100% win rate. But I go trade on my account, I got 0% win rate. Like, ow, because real accounts is real emotion. But now I'm doing good, you know, because I learned a lesson that you just gotta trade like you're back testing. You don't want emotion to be involved. Alright, so right now I'm holding this trade till all the way down here because I feel like market is gonna drop crazy. Or you can hold your trade all the way down here, all the way right there. Let's check this out real quick. Okay, hold it for 1 to 2 because market looks like it's an uptrend. You don't want to go against the trend, but I do believe that market might drop all the way down, or maybe even all the way down here, because market creates like a level up here, which is there's a level right there. So I see that level might push it all the way down, and I've seen this multiple times where there's a trend line go like this, markets come touch here, markets pull back a little bit, and just pull back to that same level, and guess what, it kind of pull back down, you know, maybe retest and drop. I've seen that multiple times happen. So, and I do feel like markets might keep dropping all the way down there, but we're gonna see how that goes. So like catching 100 pips, 200 pips, and this is your starting. One thing you have to know is you don't have to be scared to hold your trade. So be safe. I would say hold your trade right here and observe it, because if markets really want to go down, it's gonna break this support level, and it's gonna drop. If you really want to break it, then you don't have to put your TP. You can hold your trade and see how market react to this level, right? But I do believe that markets might come down. This is my main TP, but I do believe that it might drop all the way down. So you hold it from here. This is what I would advise, and see how markets react to that level. Now if you want to add another position, if you're someone that really aggressive, you want to grow your account real quick, which I would not advise. I would just let you, if you've been in the market for some time, then you can do that. But you can add another position, and the reason why I add position, because I see a pattern. It did a double top where you could test this level again, so which means that market might go up, might go down. So let's see how market react to our level. So as you can see, market breaks it. So I do feel like market is gonna come all the way down here. If market should respect that level, then I should be like, oh, you know what, let's get out there. But I do feel like, see, market breaks it, and you should have add another position. Market come back to this level, respect it, you know, add a position right there. Maybe get like 1 to 1. You don't have to go for like 1 to 2, just get like 1 to 1. Now you see that market is starting to respect this level, right? Then now you can get out. But you get like the first trade was 1 to 5, second position 1 to 3, and your last trade was 1 to 1, right? Now if I want to hold this trade till the end, guess what, I'm just gonna wait for market to break. because I do believe that market is gonna keep going down. Right now, it's trying to go up, and let's see if it did actually go up, because it would be a beautiful, a nice buy. But you see, it keeps going down. So guess what? You're gonna add another trade again, because you're trying to grow your account as fast as you can. And let's just play it out. Woo! That's almost hit your TP. Boom. That's it. That's it. That's just it. See, that's how you actually grow your account, guys. So it's very simple, it's very easy. If you know that you don't want to do it this way, purchase a platform account, right? But not everybody have the money to purchase a platform account. So if you want to start it from low, the main thing is, it's not the biggest thing, it's not about the strategy, right? The biggest thing is to manage your position, manage your risk, have a plan. Like, okay, fine, I want to have TP1, TP2, TP3, and TP4. Okay, when market hit TP1 or TP2, I put my stop loss to break even. Or when market hit TP3, TP4, I might close 50% of my trade. You want to have this type of plan, you know, because it might help you, right? It's gonna help you. So guys, just comment down below what you think about this video. Please subscribe, punch the likes button. Let's get to 500 subscribers. Let's grow this Forex community. You know, it's all about honesty and stuff. So please subscribe, punch the likes button. Peace out.